All right, so black and white, ivory black, or any black you have, and titanium white. And what I'm going to do right now is start working. Let's blend these two colors together and get a kind of a dark gray. Start from the side. Add a bit of more white. It's a lighter gray right now. I'm doing here. And let's see where the white is for now. I'm bringing in black again. Okay, wipe my brush. And let's do side window. So those windows are black, but they're not 100% black. So what I'm going to do is just I'm doing a dark gray, a really dark gray. It's fine if you want to put some black in there. Doesn't matter because we're going to be anyway. We're going to be using a toothbrush later on to add some snow. So that will soften all of this black. Just can fill it. So it's very interesting how just putting the windows is making a big difference, making look like a slowly like a tram. Shaping it. Okay. Oh my God, the fun part is going to be when we add the snow. This is the fun part. Right. The second one here is a little bit higher, or that one here on this side is a bit higher. Narrower and higher. I'm simplifying this. It's not going to be all of the details that you see. It's too much, too many details in there. Front of the tram, black. Actually, let's add a bit of white. It's a dark gray. very dark gray. I'm going to mix a bit of white in here, so make my gray tiny bit lighter, softer, and I'm just going to put some shadow. Wipe my brush, pick up more whites. It's a light gray now. And go in between. And go in between here. So we're getting there. This is a small round brush. I'm going to do this detail and then I'm going to stop. So it's more like a black part at the bottom, then some gray, maybe a bit of dark gray in here. Add white. All right, next step. Let's do most of the gray, the dark grays that we, as much as we can. So this is a round small brush, and I'm going to come here and start adding a bit of details. Because once I start working on the lighter part of the tram, then I don't want to go keep on switching from light to dark, from light to dark. So all of that here, the dark part, the light part, I mean, we'll add it after. We'll add this after. So this is like a medium tone gray. Some detail, just a suggestion of a detail, not much. Come here too and just add. Okay. There's another one here. Another detail in the back. Highlight a bit, add a bit more white, so lighter gray, softer gray right now. And just add a bit of that detail right here. Just kind of a couple of lines. All of this is going to be adjusted once we start adding the really light color. Now this, the light part of the tram, the really light part, has a bit of a red in it. This part, right here. So for now, we'll just use a light gray. Let's do that. This is again the small brush. It's a bright, and let's put some.
Mine looks green.
Yeah, mine too.
I'm just putting right now the major kind of colors and lines, and I'll adjust everything else after. So for now, I just want to cover the canvas, and then I'll go back and add some more detail. And like anything else we paint, that's what we do. We start with a kind of colors that are, or brush strokes that are just general to get the shape going. And then we go back and adjust and put more detail. Now there's a bit of snow at the bottom. You can see here at the bottom of the window. So the bottom of the window, those two windows in front are not straight. Have some snow on them. And this goes down. It's going to look great once we start putting the red. All right, so we have some white here too. Up here and up right here.
Sorry, Layla, are you just using white everywhere, like just plain white, or you've got gray in it?
It's not really plain white. It has a bit of black in it, but it's a very light gray. Yes, yes, that's what I'm doing. It's more like it's white, but it has a touch of gray in it. It's not 100% white. Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
Medium gray for this little detail right here. Okay. Okay, so now let's take some more of this light, very light gray. It's really kind of almost white. And just add a bit up here. Okay. Oh, wow, that's too light. Let's make it more like a light gray. All right, that's good. Now, get some red. I'm going to use, let's see. This is like to me, it looks like cadmium red medium. That's what it looks to me. If you don't have cadmium red medium and you have only cadmium red light, you could add a bit of black in your cadmium red light and it will work. Does everybody have cadmium red medium?
I do.
Everybody's okay with that?
Yeah.
If not, just add a bit of, like I said, any red you have, just add a bit of black in it. Anyway, right now I'm going to add a bit of black touch in my cadmium red medium. And then from this part here, because it's a bit darker, corner. Maybe a touch more. Yeah. I'm going to wipe my brush, pick up just cadmium red medium, and continue. I'm not going to worry about the white lines on this tram because I could put them on later. But what I can do is I can leave a little bit of a line just for me to see where this white line is going to be. So it's like a tiny little guide for me if I don't want to go over them completely. Wow, it makes a big difference. You start adding red. Looks beautiful,
Wow.
right?
Yep.
Okay. I put a bit of a touch of black in there, top part, with my red. All right. This sign on top has some snow on it, so we'll deal with this later. Okay. Picking up a bit of white or light gray, very light, almost white. And let's see if we can put some of those lines in here with a round, small brush. If you don't want to use a small brush, you feel more comfortable with a pencil, felt pen, anything that any kind of pencil, crayon, white one, to put these lines. Oh, I really have to water down my color to have a straight line, to get a straight line in. I dip my brush in water and I am using a round brush. Okay. We'll put a bit of more snow on this part. That's cute. All right. Next part is going to be the top part where we have this stuff going on there up